Sorry, my voice is a little bit funny today. I'm just getting over a cold. Drea here with Fancy Farm, Sweetness of Simplicity. Right now I am I'm actually dehydrating some pre-cooked ground beef that I had cooked up back in the fall time actually, and I thought I am going to clear out my freezers and dehydrate a bunch of meat and get it shelf stable to empty out my freezers. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now, and to be honest, it was a huge hit. The ground beef I'm doing right now, that I just add in any meal. Like, it's super easy because it's already pre-cooked and I just have to add it right in and it rehydrates really quickly. But the chicken that I'm doing right now, excuse me, the chicken that I'm doing right now is actually quite tasty. We just snacked on it. I never even actually used it in anything because we just snacked on it. It was actually very yummy. So that gave me an idea to start dehydrating more birds because, I did not even season it and it was really good. So I will share more with you guys on the next thing that I will be doing. Next time, my next video, I will definitely be showing you what I'm doing now with dehydrated white meat, chicken, or turkey. But anyways, so that I have all that meat popped into the dehydrator and that's running for the day. And then, of course, I'm just putting my dishes away for about the 15th time today. Not really. There's Evelyn. You know how it is. Dishes, you do them a lot, multiple times a day. So anyways, here I am doing rolls. So this roll recipe is super easy and they are really very delicious. It's just, you can get your rolls out in an hour. So I just added in flour, which is 4 to 5 cups. And then you initially only add in, it says 3, but I always add in 4 cups of flour. And then 2 tablespoons of instant yeast, 1/3 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt. And then for your wet ingredients, I have 1.5 cups of milk on my stove with 2 tablespoons of butter being warmed. You want your butter melted, being warmed on the stove. And then I will also add in 1 egg. That's what I just added in right now. So I'm just waiting for my milk to warm up. Here it is. Add that in. And then I will mix all that up nice and well. So what the recipe says to do is add in 3 cups of flour initially. And then as you're mixing it all together really well, then you add in, you want a total of 4 to 5 cups. So you just keep adding in flour until it's no longer super sticky. And I don't know why I kind of skipped that step. So I just did 4 cups and then I just stirred it up together and then dropped it on the counter and then started adding in my flour that way. So I think I was just in a bit of a hurry. I was a little distracted this day because I was feeling the pressure to feed everybody. And that's why I did the rolls, because you're supposed to be able to get them done, in about an hour. So that's why there's so much dough inside my bowl, like sticking to the side. That's actually it drove me crazy actually at the end of it. I was like, why did I do that? So normally I would just keep adding in my flour inside of my bowl and mix with my hands and kind of knead it inside of the bowl until basically it's pulling away from the bowl and there's no more sticky dough all along the side. And then I would finish kneading it on the counter, and then you place it back inside the bowl and cover it for 30 minutes. So it has risen for 30 minutes, sat in that bowl for 30 minutes, and now I'm just greasing my pan right now with coconut oil. That's what I use. Basically everything my mom used with shortening growing up, I've replaced with coconut oil. So she always did shortening to grease her pans, so I now use coconut oil. And all the airsoft, or not airsoft, I can't think of the word, aerosol spray cans, whatever they're called, are definitely not the healthiest for you, so I avoid those things. Now you can get actually a cool bottle like from Amazon and pour your own oil into it, and it will do the whole spray thing, so that's super awesome if you do really like that method. But yeah, the ones from the store, avoid if you can. So here I am dividing up my dough, and I believe I got 16 rolls out of this. I have to look at the recipe. Sometimes I adjust. Sometimes I feel like they're too small, and I do bigger rolls. So I'm not 100% sure how many I got, but I think it was 16, 12 to 16, somewhere in there. So anyways, it's kind of your preference on your size. The most you're going to get is 16, and then if you want bigger, you're going to get a little less. So anyways, I've got my helpers with me. Evelyn was definitely, she's the one that loves to be in the kitchen. Drew loves to see what I'm making, and you saw his reaction earlier to the dough. Like, they all love dough. So, and they love rolls too. So rolls are always a big hit in our family. So anyways, I am just kind of roughly breaking them up into certain amount of pieces. I just counted there's 15 pieces. So 15 rolls, I guess, is what I got. But anyways, I think Joel just came in and he said something that got the kids all excited. I don't remember what it was. But anyways, so yeah, so Evelyn's my little helper today in the kitchen. And we are just shaping the rolls, and then we will place them in the greased dish and let it cover it and let it rise for another 30 minutes. And then once that is done, I will pop it straight into the oven and let it cook for about 15-ish minutes. My oven does cook funny, so I tend to have to cook things longer in my oven. So honestly, it was longer than 15 minutes for me, but that's just how it is for my oven. I just have to roll with it, and that's totally fine. I just totally know that everything is going to take much longer than it typically would in a regular oven. So, and it works for me. It's fine. So I have it sitting on the stove, keep it nice and warm, covered. And now Evelyn and I are working on mixing up some milk for the baby lambs. So the girls are about to get ready to feed them, and we're going to take you along with that. It's lots of fun to watch them feed the baby lambs, and you're going to see that in just a second. Before we go feed the baby lambs, I am pulling out the meal that I had warming in the oven. It's duck that had been roasted, and I just shredded it all and then poured barbecue sauce all over it and heated it in that. And then the other dish is corn that I had harvested last year and froze, and so I just poured that out into the pan, and they were both warming in the oven, and I just popped in my rolls. So they will cook while we are feeding the lambs, or I should say bake while we're feeding the lambs. And I'm just adding in some butter into my corn, get it a little saucier. We love butter in everything. And then I will just let those sit out and cool for just a little bit while we're out there on the stove, which the house is nice and warm, so it's not going to cool much. But anyways, yeah, and then we will get to the baby lambs. You want to bring him in? Just watch him with Gloria. He can go stand by the lambs if you want. She won't hurt you. Just go on the other side of Aubrey, Evelyn. Gloria won't be able to get over there. So here we have Aubrey bottle feeding the baby lambs. How often do you have to do this, Aubrey?
Twice a day.
What? When?
In the morning and in the evening.
Okay. What are their names?
This one here with the blue collar is Babe. He's the one we're keeping. And this one here with the brown spots, Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
The girls are over here because they are ready to be milked.
How old do you think these lambs are?
Oh, I think about a month. It is a gorgeous evening. We are so loving this weather. So beautiful. The kids have been out playing outside all day long. Amos. Amos.
Oh no!
Hi.
You're safe.
We are probably going to be keeping Babe, the one with the blue collar. Getting full.
I love watching their bellies get fatter.
Oh yeah.
Like I said before, they get fed and then afterwards, and they're like so plump. So funny. But I bet Jess is more plump than they are. She's a giant. Whoa, Big Mama is.
Here's a fat goat coming in. She's due in, I think, a month and a half.
She's always got something wrong with her stomach. It looks kind of strange.
She's just a fat goat.
We have a cow, and her name's Big Mama.
Oh yeah.
She is like how fat she is. Some video we should show you. Maybe when I'm showing around.
Yeah. She is a fat
The
cow.
lambs are nice and full for their night.
Okay. Yes, they sleep outside now. They got moved out for the daytime probably 2 weeks ago. They'd come out in the day. And then probably about a week ago, they've been sleeping outside at night because it has warmed up a lot. It like barely even freezes now at nighttime. Still does, but it's just barely. So they hang out with the rest of the herd. Here they go. Okay, girls, thanks for showing us the lambs.
You're welcome. Next time you'll be with us, me, on the farm.
Bye.
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 Bye. Amos says bye now. Bye. Amos. Bye-bye.